Okay. Today we are going to learn how to edit, how to do the formatting and all that. Fine. So let me get some text for you so that I can show you what formatting and all that is. So I've got two paragraphs over here. Now, if you look at these paragraphs, so you will find that on this document, which I have got three paragraphs. One on top, this one, then second, and then third. Why there are three paragraphs? Because every time you press enter, you start with a new paragraph. So suppose I'm over here and I press enter and I start typing something. This is new paragraph. So every paragraph will end the moment I'm going to press enter and the new paragraph will start. Okay. So there are four paragraphs right now in my document. Just now, all these paragraphs are left aligned. What do we mean by left aligned? Left aligned means that they are touching the left margin over here. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
They're touching the left margin over here. But what if these were touching the right margin? So over here, if you see, the first letter of the line is touching the left margin, whereas the extra spaces which are there, they are left on the right hand side. So you find these are all the extra spaces over here. Fine. But if I want these to be right aligned, then all these characters will be touching to the right hand side and the extra spaces will be on the left hand side. So how can I make it right aligned? You keep your cursor anywhere on the paragraph. Keep your cursor anywhere on the paragraph. And on top, you will find that there is a paragraph group. In this paragraph group, there are alignments. So just now it is left aligned. So you find that this is highlighted. But if you want it right aligned, you just click on right align. So this is going to be right aligned now. Do you find a difference between the first paragraph over here and the second paragraph? Yes. The first paragraph, it is right aligned, and the second paragraph is left aligned. That's the difference. Okay. So let's see what are the alignments. I'll keep the cursor on the first paragraph itself, and first we will change it to left aligned. You find that all the lines are touching the left margin. All the lines of this paragraph are touching the left margin, whereas the extra spaces are kept on the right hand side. So this is called as left aligned. Then we have the next alignment, which is center aligned. If I click on center aligned, the lines are going to be kept in the center and the extra spaces will be distributed on the left hand side and right hand side. So you can easily see on this third line, right? Then you've got the third alignment, which is right align. If I click on right align, then all the lines of this paragraph are going to be touching the right margin and the extra spaces are going to be left on the left hand side. Then you have got the fourth one, which is justified. When I click on justified, then the lines are going to keep touching the left margin as well as the right margin, and all the extra spaces are going to be equally distributed between the words. So that is justified. We also have the shortcut keys for doing this. What are the shortcut keys? Everyone should remember these shortcut keys and you should practice these shortcut keys. Suppose I want to make this particular paragraph left aligned. So the shortcut key is Ctrl plus L. Ctrl plus L is the shortcut key for left align. So left align shortcut key is Ctrl plus L. The shortcut key for right align is Ctrl plus R. If I press Ctrl plus R, it's going to be right aligned. If I press Ctrl plus E, this is going to be center aligned. So the shortcut key for center aligned is Ctrl plus E. And if I press Ctrl plus J, that's going to keep my paragraph justified. So I press Ctrl J. This is going to justify my paragraph. Equally distribute the spaces between the words. So we have learned about the alignment. Now let us learn about the other formatting. Other formatting, important formatting is to change the font. So I will select this particular line, this paragraph, and I go to on top, you've got one font group. This is the font group. So if you go over here, you will find that there is a list of fonts which is available. If you click on this drop down arrow, you will find all these fonts. You can select the font which you want from this list and click on that. The moment you click on that, it's going to change the font for you. Then if you want, you can change the font size also. So for changing the font size, what you will do is you are going to select this particular word. After selecting the word or the group of words, you are going to click on this arrow. On the top, you will find just next to font, there is font size. Click on that and you will be able to change the font size from there. You also have one more button over here, that is capital A, bigger capital A and smaller one. So these capital A, they are basically for increasing and decreasing the font size. So you can click on this, the bigger capital A, and increase the font size. And if you want to reduce it, click on the smaller capital A, and this can reduce the font size. What is the shortcut key for this? The shortcut key for this is, if you're going to press the Control key and the opening, select this, press Control and the bracket over here. As you can see, the font size is increasing, and if I press the opening bracket, the font size is going to decrease. I'm just going to write it over here. Increase font size. There are two different ways in which you can increase with the help of the shortcut keys. What are the shortcut keys? Control plus this bracket is for increasing the font size. This is one way of doing it. There's another way of doing it, that is Control plus Shift plus this bracket. So there are two shortcut keys for increasing the font size. Then decreasing the font size. For decreasing the font size, you can press Control plus this bracket, the square opening bracket, okay? And the other method is Control plus Shift plus this angular bracket. So if you're going to press any of these, you will be able to increase or decrease the font size. So that's about the increasing and decreasing the font size. Then let's move on to the other formatting. I want to give some emphasis to these characters. So what I can do is I can make them bold. I will select few words in this. I've selected these 4 words and I click on B. Can I see over here this B in font? This is for making the text bold. You can also select the words and press the shortcut key Control B. Control B is the shortcut key for making the characters bold. And if the characters are already bold, you want to remove the bold effect, press the Control B once again, and the bold effect will be removed from there. So you can see the difference between when U, which is slightly dark and it is bold, create is normal, the bold effect has been removed. Picture is bold and chart is bold. Let's move on to the other effects. I'm selecting the next 2 words and selecting the next effect, which is italic. So if I select italic, this is going to be slightly slanted towards the right. This is called as italics, italic effect. You have got one way of doing it by selecting and then clicking on this button over here in the font group. Otherwise, the shortcut key for that is select the particular word and press Control and I. So if you press Control I, it makes the word italic. If you want to remove the effect of italic, select the word and press Control I once again. So the italic effect is going to be removed from there. Let's look at the next one. We select the word and then we select underline. So if you select this U, this is going to underline it. So you find a line under the word. The shortcut key for this is you select the word and press Ctrl and U. This is going to underline the words for you. If you want to remove the effect, select that particular word and press the Ctrl U once again, or click on this U button so that the effect is removed. So these are the different ways. You will also find the moment you are selecting something, just above that you will find the floating bar. This is also for formatting. It's a quick formatting bar which is available. So for quick formatting, the moment you select, the bar is going to appear. Just move your cursor on that and then you can select the effect you want. If you want to change the font, change the size, increase, decrease the font size, make it bold, italic, underlined, change the alignment. Okay. So all these things you can do. If you want to change the font color, that also you can change from here. So that's about the font. Okay. So I have shown you different effects: bold, italic, underline. Now, what if I want to apply more than one effect? I want to apply bold as well as italic. So I select the word and I click on this B. After clicking on B, I also click on I, italic effect also. So both the effects will be applied on this. What if I want to apply underline effect also? It's very simple. Just go and click on U. So underline effect will also be applied. So now if you look at this particular word, this is bold, it is italic, and it is underlined. If you want to do it with the help of the shortcut keys, select the word. After selecting the word, press Ctrl B for making it bold. Press Ctrl U for making it underlined. Press Ctrl I for making it italic. One question which might come is, do we have to follow the same sequence every time? No, it is not necessary. You can follow as you want. You can first make it underlined and then you can make it bold and then make it italic, or you can make it italic and then make it bold and then make it underlined. So it is up to you as you want. There is no sequence to be followed over here. Now let us learn about the next thing, that is giving the strikeout effect. Many times it happens that when you have typed something and you have given it for correction to us, we have to indicate that the particular word is wrong. There is a spelling mistake. How do we indicate that there is a spelling mistake? Suppose there was a spelling mistake over here in header. In headers, A was missing. And the spelling which you had given was HEDERS, headers. I want to tell you that this spelling is wrong and the correct spelling is HEADERS, headers. If I'm going to make the changes over here in this word and I type HEADERS, then you will never come to know that you had made a spelling mistake in headers. Then what is the other way of doing it? The other way of showing that there was something wrong over here and there is some correction to be done is by selecting this particular word and striking it out. So you've got an option over here, strike through. If you're going to click on strike through, it's going to strike out this particular word. After striking it out, now what you can do is you can write the correct spelling, HEADERS. So the correct spelling is headers, like this. And to indicate that this is the correction which you have done, you could change the font color. So select all this, and in the fonts group itself, you have got an option called font color. Click on this and you can change the font color. So it indicates in red color. So this is how you can do the editing. Suppose I want to change the font color over here. So there's no problem in that. Select the word, go to this particular place, go to the font color option and click on this and select the font color which you want. Select this and go to the font and select the font color which you want. Like this, you can have every word in different color. So it's up to you how many colors you want to use in your document. Now let's move on to the next. Many times in mathematics and in science, you have got certain words, certain terms. Like for example, in mathematics, we have got x square and plus y square, the terms which are used in mathematics. And in science, you have got terms like H2SO4, or you have got O2. But you will realize that we don't write in the same way in maths and science. This 2, which is coming with x square, 2 is always above the normal line. And that is called as superscript. It's called as superscript. Superscripting is taking the character slightly above the normal line. And in H2SO4, 2 is slightly below the normal line. That's called as subscript. So there are two words I'm talking about. One is called as, in maths formula, we will be talking about superscript, S-U-P-E-R, superscript. And in science formula, we will be talking about subscript. What are these? Let's see. So what I do is, in this maths formula, I select this 2 which is coming along with x, and in this font group, I have got one character x and 2 written below x, that is called as subscript, and another one x with 2 written above x, that's called as superscript. So I'm going to select the superscript over here. You find that x2, 2 has moved above, it's gone up. Same thing I want to do with y square. Y square, I want to take 2 slightly up. So there's a shortcut key also for that. What is the shortcut key? Press Ctrl, Shift and plus sign. So when you press the Ctrl, Shift and plus sign together, the 2 is going to be taken up. It's going to go higher. Similarly, I will select 2 over here and I will press Ctrl, Shift and plus sign. So 2 will go above Z. It will go on the top line. Now I go to the science formula. I select this 2 over here with H and click on this X, which is with the subscript. Click on this. Now you will find that H2, 2 has become slightly down. It has become lower. This is called as subscript. Sub means lower. Super means higher. So easy way for you to remember. Superscript means going up, going higher, superior. Subscript means going lower, going down. So that is subscript. Similarly, this 4 over here with SO4, I want to lower it down. So the shortcut key for that is you press Ctrl plus equal to sign. Now it is only Ctrl plus equal to sign. So you're going to select Ctrl and equal to. Then you have got 2. You are going to select this 2, press Ctrl and equal to. So 2 comes down. We have done the alignment. We have done the formatting. Now we are going to learn how to insert a picture. Many times we have got to use the picture in the document. We have to use the picture in the document. So you can easily insert the picture which you have downloaded from the internet or which you have drawn in paintbrush. What is the method of inserting the picture? Keep your cursor where you want the picture to appear. Then click on insert. Click on insert and then click on picture. So when you click on picture, it is going to open the Windows Explorer. So from this file explorer, you can select the picture which you want. I want the picture of say the school logo or any other logo. So I will go to that place where the picture is and click on the picture and click on insert. So these are the methods which I've followed. I have gone to the place. So I will once again show it to you. See, the picture has come. Once again, I'm showing it to you. Keep your cursor where you want the picture to appear. Click on insert. Click on picture. Go to the place where you have got the picture by navigating from this File Explorer, select the picture which you want, and then click on Insert. So the picture will be inserted. Now, you will find that the picture has got different size. One picture is very small and the other picture is very big. But you want these pictures to be of the same size. So what do? We are going to resize these pictures. So we are going to resize this picture and increase the size of this slightly. And we are going to resize the other picture and decrease the size of the picture slightly. So let's first work with the first picture. I want to increase the size of the picture. The moment you click on the picture, you will find that there are dots on the border of this picture. These dots on the border of the picture will help you in resizing. So if you're going to click on any of the dots which are on the line, say for example, this dot, and you click and drag, you will be able to vertically reduce or increase the size of the picture. And if you click on the dot which is on the left and right line, you click on the dot and click and drag, you will find that the moment you bring your cursor on this particular dot, you will find that it changes to a double-sided arrow. Now you should be clicking on this dot and keep your left mouse button clicked. It will change to a plus symbol. Now drag your picture. When you drag, it's going to resize the picture for you. But you will find that the picture has been distorted. So what I want is that the proportion of the picture should be kept the same. What you can do now is undo the changes which you have done. How do we undo the changes? By pressing Ctrl and Z. When you press Ctrl Z, it's going to undo it for you. Another way of undoing it is you will find that on top there is a quick access toolbar. From this quick access toolbar, you can click on this undo button. So this is going to undo it for you. Now this has come back to the original size. From this original size, I want to increase the size of the picture, but in proportion. So what you do is press the Shift key. Keep the Shift key pressed and click on any of the edges, the corner. On the corner, you've got these dots. Click on those round dots and then increase the size of the picture. The picture will always remain in proper proportion. It will not get distorted. Now let us go to the second picture and decrease the size of that picture. So once again, click on the picture. You will find these dots coming on this picture. Press the Shift key and click on one of the corner and start reducing the size of the picture. You will find that the size of the picture is getting reduced. So the size has been reduced and you can reduce it to whatever size you want. Then we come down to the next option. The next option is to turn the picture. Like I want to turn this particular picture. So for example, if this, I've got this logo. So when you click on this picture, you will find one green dot. Green dot will appear only at one place. And the moment you bring your cursor on that green dot, it will change to a kind of rotating wheel with an arrow. So click on that and then just turn your picture to whatever angle you want. And your picture will be rotated as you want. So this is how you can rotate the picture. You can press the Shift key and then rotate. So it will rotate exactly in the proportion and you can bring it to 90 degrees. It will get exactly rotated in 90 degrees and you can place it in the proper place.